Yes, Dylan Whyte versus Anthony Joshua is off. Luckily, the event's going ahead. Dylan Whyte failed the test, so we'll see what's happened. I mean, he's adverse findings, adverse whatever, I don't know, but basically he's failed there. VADA testing, and this is something they pay for, don't they? Dylan Whyte paid for it, for Josh to get tested, I think, and then Joshua paid for Dylan Whyte to get tested. I think that's how it works, doesn't it? Don't even know much about it. I don't care. He's basically failed. The fight's not going to go ahead. So who next for Joshua? I mean, well, Dylan Whyte, this is one of the fifth or the fourth failed test he's had, because I know he's had a few in kickboxing, and then I think this is the second one in boxing, isn't it? First one was against Rivas, isn't it? And he managed to clear his name, and now he might clear his name again, in it. You know what I mean? But well, there's smoke, there's fire in it, so we'll see how it goes, man. You know what I mean? But boxing's one of the sports where it's if you're cheating, it's you gotta get banned, don't you? Do you know what I mean? Hopefully life bans and shit like that, innit? But it's one of them, because obviously you go in the ring to hurt people, innit? Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it shouldn't really be happening. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be happening. People should be getting banned, but it is what it is. What's next for Joshua? Who should he fight? People are saying Chisora. I don't think so, man. I don't want to see that. If people are saying Chisora, give him a good fight. No, he won't. He'll get smashed, won't he? Let's be real. He'll get battered. He'll get smashed. I don't want to see that, man. He's too small for Joshua. He's too short. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he's going to come and fight, and Joshua will beat him easy, man. Even this Joshua, do you know what I mean? I'd rather see him fight like hrgovic, because that's pay-per-view worthy, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I want to see a pay-per-view worthy fight, because it's going to be pay-per-view, isn't it? So there needs to be someone decent. hrgovic, or I think he's been sparring Michael Hunter, Gerald Washington is supposed to be fighting Chisora, isn't he, on the card? I don't really want to see that. You need someone decent, man. Do you know what I mean? You need someone decent. He's going to have to fly someone off from America and pay him some big money to save the show. He's not going to, because the thing with Joshua is, he was supposed to fight Baby Miller, weren't he? And Baby Miller cheated. And funny thing was, Baby Miller's the one saying Joshua's, he's on drugs, he's cheating. Do you know what I mean? And he's probably projecting, because he was the one who got caught. He's the one who got caught in it. But then obviously the fight, they had to last minute replacement Andy Ruiz, and look what Joshua, he probably weren't prepared for Ruiz. And he got beat. I don't think they're gonna risk that again. I think they probably will go for Chisora, but it's not pay-per-view worth, is it? But he is known. He is a name in England. People love Chisora, but I don't want to see that. hrgovic will be good, but is hrgovic going to want to fight Joshua? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Joshua, is he going to want to fight hrgovic? hrgovic, he beat Zhang, and Zhang beat Joe Joyce. So, hrgovic, he's got a good chin, and he's a good fighter. So that wouldn't happen, but that would be ideal, man. They should just get it on, pay him extra, and that should be the main event, hrgovic versus Joshua, or even Michael Hunter. Do you know what I mean? The people saying he's a guy that people have been ducking and all that. That should be a good fight. Or maybe Wallin, or people say, since he gave Fury a good fight, everyone wants to see, him get an opportunity. But I don't think he's that good. Plus, he's a southpaw, and Joshua, for some reason, he can't fight southpaws. I mean, he knocked a Charles Martin, but Usyk is a different level, isn't it? And I think, he's been preparing for an orthodox fighter. He's not that type of fighter who could just adjust, so he won't take that risk fighting Wallin, even though I don't think Wallin's that good. But we'll see. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who should he fight next?